Farrar. Straus and Giroux is an American book publishing company founded in 1946 by Roger W.Straus, Jr. and John C.Farrar. FSG is known for publishing literary books and has won numerous awards including Pulitzer Prizes, National Book Awards and Nobel Peace Prizes. The publisher is currently a division of Macmillan, whose parent company is the German publishing conglomerate Georg von Holtz Brink Publishing Group. Early years. Farrar. Straus and Giroux was founded in 1946 by Roger W.Straus, Jr. and John C.Farrar. The first years of existence were rough until they published the diet book, Look Younger, Live Longer by Gaylord Hauser in 1950. The book went on to sell 500,000 copies, and Straus said that the book carried them along for a while. In the early years, Straus and his wife Dorothea went prospecting for books in Italy. It was there that they found the memoir Christ Stopped at Eboli by Carlo Levi and other rising Italian authors Alberto Moravia, Giovanni Guareschi and Cesare Pavese. Farrar. Straus also poached to lured away authors from other publishers. One was Edmund Wilson, who was unhappy with Random House at the time but remained with Farrar. Straus for the remainder of his career. Robert Giroux joined the company in 1955, and after he later became a partner, the name was changed to Farrar. Straus and Giroux. Giroux had been working for Harcourt and had been angered when Harcourt refused to allow him to publish Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. Giroux brought many literary authors with him, including Thomas Merton, John Berryman, Robert Lowell, Flannery O'Connor, Jack Kerouac, Peter Taylor, Randall Yarrell, T.S. Eliot, and Bernard Malamud. Alan Williams described Giroux as Pied Piper sweep as almost certainly the greatest number of authors to follow on their own initiative. A single editor from house to house in the history of modern publishing. Quote, in 1964, Straus named Giroux chairman of the board and officially added Giroux's name to the publishing company. Straus continued to run the company for 20 years after his partner Farrar died, until 1993 when he sold a majority interest of the company to the privately owned German publishing conglomerate Georg von Holtz Brink Publishing Group. Straus offered FSG to the Holtz Brink family because of the reputation for publishing serious works of literature. 21st century. Jonathan Galassi is president and publisher. Andrew Mandel joined in 2004 as deputy publisher. Eric Chinsky is editor-in-chief. In 2008, Mitzi Angel came from Fourth Estate in the UK to be publisher of the Faber and Faber Inc. imprint. Other notable editors include Sean MacDonald, Eileen Smith, Alex Starr, Amanda Moon, and Sarah Crichton. In February 2015, FSG and Faber announced the end of the partnership. All books scheduled for release and previously released under the imprint will be moved to the FSG colophon by August 2016. Notable authors: Bernard Malamud, Carlo Levi, Edmund Wilson, Isaac Bashevis Singer, Jack Kerouac, John Berryman, Joseph Brodsky, Flannery O'Connor, Peter Taylor, Randall Yarrell, Robert Lowell, Scott Turow, T.S. Eliot, Thomas Merton, Tom Wolfe. Notable editors and publishers: Sheila Kadahi, Aaron Asher, Henry Robbins, Jonathan Galassi, Robert Giroux, Roger Straus III. Current imprints: Faber and Faber Inc. publishes a backlist of drama and books on the arts, entertainment, music, pop culture, cultural criticism, and the media. Its authors include David Auburn, Margaret Edson, Doug Wright, Richard Greenberg, Tom Stoppard, David Hare, Neil Labute, Peter Conrad, Martin Eisenstadt and Courtney Love. Hill and Wang publishes books of academic interest and specializes in history. Its authors include Roland Barthes, William Cronon, Langston Hughes, and Elie Wiesel. Sarah Crichton Books publishes books with a slightly commercial bent. The imprint launched with Kathleen Fulsan as The God Factor in 2006. Ishmael Beer's A Long Way Gone was a bestseller and a Starbucks featured book. In 2007, North Point Press published literary non-fiction with an emphasis on natural history, travel, ecology, music, food, and cultural criticism. Its authors include Peter Matthiessen, Beryl Markham, Guy Davenport, A.J. Liebling, Margaret Visser, Wendell Berry, and M. F.K. Fisher. Scientific American FSG, led by Amanda Moon, publishes non-fiction popular science books for the general reader. Its authors include Jesse Bering, Daniel Chamovitz, Kevin Dutton, and Caleb Scharf. Bibliography. Books for Young Readers. FSG Books for Young Readers publishes National Book Award winners Madeleine L'Engle, William Steig, Louis Sacco, and Polly Horvath. Books for Young Readers also publishes Natalie Babbitt, Roald Dahl, Jack Gantos, George Selden, Uri Shulevitz, and Peter Siss. Winners of the Nobel Peace Prize. Norman Angell, Elie Wiesel. Winners of the Pulitzer Prize. Winners of the National Book Award. Other authors published by FSG.